What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Um, it's that day. It is Wednesday. My top end has came in. I just got home from school. Uh, I did some stuff yesterday, but it was only like a minute worth of stuff, just something real simple. I'm not even gonna put that video in. I'm just gonna show y'all what I done. Just grounded. Let me turn the camera around. I just took a grinding wheel and cut this brake lever shorter, so let me stand up here and I'll show y'all. So when I go for the brake, it was normally like way out past the grip, so I just cut it down so if I fall over, it won't break, hopefully. But because this is not the stock, some of y'all said it's not the stock. It's like a $15 master cylinder off of eBay, and you can't even find these brake levers. You just got to buy the whole master cylinder, which is pretty much cheaper than the actual brake lever itself. So I just grounded it down to 3 fingers the way I like it, 2 fingers, you know. And you can even fit all 4 on there. Let me show you something else that my mom cleaned up was cleaning in the laundry room in there. And look what she found. My old Thor ratchet boots. Yeah, I know, they're old, they're heavy, they're colored out from mud and dirt. But I got boots now, just gotta get the rest of the stuff. But I'm really stoked that she found those. Let me show you all the top end here. I already got it opened and took out of all the boxes for the video. But you just open this like really fancy looking box. And they send you a bunch of stickers. I was really surprised. They sent me like 6 stickers. And some of y'all may know I'm a big fan of stickers, so I'm really going to use all those. Might even put some on my bike. Depends how good this piston does. It sends you its own little box with a piston. Let's get this out. There it is, Namura. Looks good. Feels better quality than the other one, at least. You got all your rings, or not your rings, your O-rings, and for your head, and I don't know what those little things are for. They're the bigger diameter little ones. All your gaskets, you got your ring. Can't remember what that is, but you got your needle bearings and your circlips and push rod. I don't know what that's called. Sorry guys, I just can't remember right now. But we're gonna get started on this. Hopefully I can get done with it before we have to leave. When my dad gets home, we're leaving. So hopefully I can get done with this before he gets home. Let's get started on this, guys. Hopefully get it done pretty quick and pretty easy. Hopefully I can remember how it goes back together. It's been like a week since I've taken it apart, but let's go ahead and just get started on this. The other thing I done before we get started on the top end is I was watching some videos, because y'all know my pipe is really rusted towards the where it enters the motor, or exits the motor, I guess you could say. But I looked up some videos and they said use a mix of water. And the guy I was watching, Roostmx, some of y'all might know, he had a 5-gallon tote, and he just dropped the whole pipe in there with a gallon of vinegar, because vinegar has acid in it. It's 5% acidity to it, but I only had like maybe this much of vinegar, but I filled it up in like I think a 5-gallon or 2-gallon bucket. I don't know what it is, 5-gallon bucket, I don't know. Anyway, I filled that up with water, filled it up with the vinegar, put some bleach in it, and I let it sit overnight. Did it yesterday. Just gone from school, and right now it's looking really good. I got my wire brush out here somewhere. Where the heck did I set that thing? I think I left it over here. I did. I left it on the steps. Let me grab the wire. I'm going to take a wire brush to it if I need it. From how it looks right now, I don't think I will, but I got the wire brush. And let me turn this camera around and show y'all. I got the water hose out to spray it off, but let me just pull this pipe out and show you the really cool way. It looks like it works really good. You can't really see it because how dirty, but just look at this. It just completely, I left that bushing on. Good thing it didn't eat that away, but look at that, guys. Just look at that. Really ate all the rust off of it. But let me wash this off, and I'll I'll show you how it looks when we're done. Looks like it worked good. I don't know how well it's going to look after I'm done, but yeah, I'm doing that right now. Okay guys, I got it out, cleaned it all off. It took off the rust, most of the rust anyway, but it also did some stuff I didn't really want it to do. It looked like it took off the polish on it also. I mean, you can see, kind of changed the color right there, which that's not too big of a deal because you don't really see the inside right there too much, or you see the front but you can't really tell. And some of that's right there just turned black instead of rusted color, but it's pretty good. I just wanted to get that rust color off of it. So that's turned out okay. If you guys want to get rust off, I'll suggest leaving it soaking longer so it'll take off all the polish coat and just maybe spray paint it black. But I only did from like there to here, so all this is still the same, but looks better. It don't look as rusted. Like you can look at it right there and it just don't look that bad, except for right there on the neck. But turned out alright for just household stuff, because I used steel wool and Brillo pads on that thing like 3 or 4 times already, and it hadn't really done much, but it took off most of the rust, so I'm pretty happy with it. But now let's get cracking on this top end right here.
Fine, if you don't see it in his box, I'll find it tomorrow, and if not, then I'll figure something out.
Some of y'all said not to hone out the hill under because it has a Nicosil plating on it, which is really expensive and really helps the bike last longer, and it just, you gotta have that Nicosil. So I'm not rescoring it or honing it out this time because it don't have any damage to it. But what you need to make sure you do is get some oil, like Yamaha lube. Yama lube is something, I mean, just any kind of engine oil, and you want to make sure this wrist pin right here, you want to make sure you lube it up or oil it up real good before you put it in here. And then you want to oil the piston, and then you want to oil the inside of the cylinder just a little bit for when you're all putting it back together. Then you got the ring. You also want to make sure you oil this. It already comes with oil on it, but you want to make sure you do it again, just so you know that you put it in right and done everything right. So as y'all saw, I got the carb on, got that gasket on right there. Let's get this done. So guys, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm going fishing. I'll be back about an hour or so. Hopefully I can get this done before dark. It's about like 6:30 something. I don't know what time it is, but it's getting late. I gotta get this done. Okay guys, I got the piston on the crank. If I can get it right here, I can't. But it's a Namura piston, as y'all know. Got it in, getting it all oiled up right now. Got that all oiled up. Got to oil up the cylinder. Oil that up and put the O-rings back in. Take out these old ones, put the new ones in, and then we'll be good to put the cylinder on. So let me get that done. It's getting late, so I need to get it done. Okay, I got it all back together. It's what time is it?
9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock right now. Finally got it all put back together. Took a little bit longer than I thought, but last time y'all said, since it crunk up first kick, that I didn't do a first start up after the rebuild, which I told y'all I primed it and got the gas going through, but this time I just poured gas in it, haven't even turned it or kicked it over at all. So I'm gonna let Dad hold it and I'm gonna kick it over. See how many kicks it takes for it to start. Sorry, it's burning off all the oil. That's why it's smoking so bad. I lubed up all the everything on the piston, so it's burning up all that. But I'll get back with y'all once I get it. Just after I look at it some more. Okay, so she runs. She idles good. She runs good right now. I still got to break her in. Y'all will probably see a video of that tomorrow of me breaking the bike in. But right now, she looks good. She runs good. Everything's good right now. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video of me putting the bike back together. But stay tuned for tomorrow. And subscribe, like, comment on this video. Tell me what you thought about this. And I will see you guys tomorrow with me breaking this bike in after school. So stay tuned for that.